One last shout out to the wine, man. One last shout out to the wine, man. Yes, sir. Them bottles look good. Yes, sir. They look good. Yeah, man. I had to just get fresh for the content. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't wait to break this suit out somewhere, too. You feel me? We're going to be clean. You know what I'm saying? That Club Ninth Wonder wine collection, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's going down. You feel me? It's going down. All right, we got to get into this top of the morning report. You feel me? So y'all know how we do, man. I always got some dope content to tell you guys. You feel me? So let's get into it.
The top of the morning report is brought to you by Vanta Coffee, the official slurpage of the I Feel Good Morning Show. If you trying to wake up the right way, go to vantacoffee.com. Use promo code KWIL15 at checkout, then get 15% off. Don't say we never put you on.
Big facts. Don't say we never put you on. And yes, Club, I was going to say Club 915. Check out KWIL15. You know what I'm saying? To get your discount on your Vanta coffee. I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay, Will, you need to put me on to that other coffee company that you're working with that got the creamer, so I can have my Vanta coffee, and then have them be like the official host for the cream, my sponsor for the creamer. So that'd be two sponsors in one. You feel me? Two sponsors in one. The more the merrier. Because right now I'm busting that hazelnut down right now. You feel me? But if we could have whatever creamer that is, you feel me? Then I use their flavors. You know what I mean? It's good business. K-Will is good business. It's pouring. It was pouring this way in Daytona Beach all yesterday, so I guess it's headed your way. No, it ain't headed my way. It's here. It's here already. It ain't headed. It's here. Oh yeah, and then freaking Hannibal, y'all had the flash floods on Sunday. God, dog, the earth tripping right now. That's all I got to say. Earth bugging. You know what I'm saying? But today, on the top of the morning report, I want to talk about something that I believe is holding back a lot of talent, or should I say a lot of talented people. And it's not the lack of talent. It ain't the lack of passion. It ain't even the lack of work ethic. Normally, I sometimes I'll go on and I'll talk about how, where people are slacking at and things of that nature. This ain't one of them conversations. Because it is very true. Both things could be true. You could be a hard worker and be grinding and not lack the work ethic at all, but still that hustle ain't matching the talent level. Every week on the Blazing Up Music Showcase, we hear the amazing artists that come through. You know what I'm saying? We hear singers that can sing, sing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the ones that we hear actually singing and not AI. We hear the producers making incredible music. We hear the people like Temptress and Small World who can utilize AI in their voices and what they do and be amazing. So we know when it comes to putting out the music, the product itself, we know the product itself is next level. You know what I'm saying? We know great podcasters that got great personalities. You feel me? Dope influencers with a whole lot of charisma. You know what I'm saying? So if we being honest, 90% of them though don't really got no real motion. And when I say don't got real motion, you feel me? They're not high in their engagement rate. Not in a way to where they're meeting algorithmic standards, but something that's really pushing the needle to bring people in, not getting to that point to where they're getting their projects out the way that they want to put their projects out, and it's not because they're lazy and not because they're untalented, because clearly we hear the music, these artists are talented, y'all are talented, we all talented, you feel me? But because a lot of people just lack the right strategy. Now, let me give you an example. Every player on an NBA roster is a professional basketball player. Every single one of them, from top to bottom. Every single one of them. Even the teams that be finishing dead last in the league every year, the ones that damn well that's not making the playoffs at all. The ones that they be going on like 16 games losing streaks. Now, if the best YMCA men's league team in America stepped up on the court to face this last place team, that NBA team wiping the floor with them. Why? Because those NBA players are still elite. They're in the NBA for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And the reason they're losing clearly ain't because of lack of talent. They're losing because somebody else is executing a better strategy. The same thing applies to independent creators. You can have all the talent in the world and still lose if your strategy is weak. And sometimes one high IQ player changes everything. A la LeBron James. Say what you want about whatever you want to say about him, but look at when he was in Miami and what Cleveland looked like while he was in Miami. As soon as he left Cleveland and he spent those 4 years in Miami, the Cleveland Cavaliers didn't touch the playoffs. They stayed outside the playoff picture. As soon as he came back, they're in the finals. They had Kyrie Irving there. He was a beast. They had players. Same city, same fan base, but LeBron has that IQ that allowed them to come with a different strategy. So let's talk about some ways creators can get their hustle to finally match their talent. You know what I'm saying? To where we can get this to a place to where it's making sense.
Translation: stop acting like talent is some magical lottery ticket.
Yeah, pretty much. Number one, think outside the box. Then think outside of that box. Everybody heard the phrase think outside the box. The problem is now everybody's thinking outside the box. You feel me? So the industry is saturated. Technology made it easy to create music. Easy to start a podcast. Easy to start a YouTube channel. Easy to become an influencer. So now everybody is thinking outside the box. Like you have that group of people who just, I won't even say doing it for the love. They're just doing it because it's something that's easy to do, right? So you got those people. It's oversaturated. Then you got the ones who take it seriously and they're thinking outside the box because they don't want to be stuck in this saturation. But here's the thing, y'all thinking outside that box, this is becoming saturated. The first box is getting crowded. So guess what? Which means you have to think outside of the box you already thinking outside of. I know it sounds crazy, but that's how you become memorable. For example, Outkast. Need I say more? Outkast is the true embodiment of thinking outside the box and then thinking outside of that box. When everybody else trying to fit into one lane, they created their own lane. You know what I'm saying? That's why decades later, people still talk about Outkast. Will still play them joints. That's why those joints don't feel old school. They don't fit in no category. They're timeless. For rappers and singers, that means creating music inspired by your city's forgotten history. That could be something. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about stuff. Maybe it means documenting an entire creation process instead of posting just the finished song. Like you got to find ways to expand that core idea. Maybe it means creating a fictional universe around your music, you know, where every song connects to a larger story. You know what I'm saying? Maybe your album isn't just an album. Maybe it's a mystery. You feel me? Maybe fans gotta solve clues. Maybe hidden messages unlock unreleased songs. You know what I'm saying? For podcasters, maybe stop doing generic interviews. You know what I'm saying? When I'm interviewing somebody on Welcome to the Dope Bar, I make sure that when the artist comes on, you're not getting the same old cliche. Yo, so when did you start doing music? What, you know what I'm saying? That if you watch interviews, no offense to my podcasters out there, you know what I'm saying, my people that's out there interviewing people and doing their thing, but a lot of times the same cliche answer or questions are always asked. When Eddie Murphy is being interviewed on the show, do you think that whoever hosted him is coming to Eddie Murphy and just asking him those cliche questions? Nah. 9 times out of 10, if you get an interview, that means you've been doing this for a little bit. That means there's research that can be done to look at that person's stats and digital footprint and gain questions and be like, all right, so I saw that last June you performed at Rolling Loud. Man, how was that experience? You know what I'm saying? So stop doing generic interviews. Maybe every episode becomes a real world challenge. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an interview guest, you interview guests while learning a new skill. Like, you know, it's, I don't know. Come on, man. Straight up. It's insane. You feel me? It truly is. Like, so, and you know what? And there are times where those interviews, you know, are needed, you know, with that. I get it with, you know, you're being introduced to a new fan base. You're getting interviewed by somebody and they have somewhat of a fan base. So I get how sometimes you can, but it can't be that every single interview, every single time. People will just start that you become predictable, you know? Start with intentions instead of those cliche questions and answer index cards that that you use over and over and over. Real deal. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for influencers, maybe your content, you know, follow a mission instead of trends. You know, just different things. You know, maybe every post, you know, contributes to another story. Your followers become characters in your journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, the point is, stop asking what everybody else is doing and ask what nobody else is doing. You feel me? You know, a lot of people do research and, oh, this person is doing this, let me try this. But by the time you try that, it's played out. Like, think about stuff that people ain't doing. You feel me? Ain't nobody doing Samantha, the voice of the GPS. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you feel me? So you really just gotta think outside of the box.
So if everybody's outside the box now, you're telling people to leave the neighborhood.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Big facts. Yeah, what him said. That's right. Him. See, here's another one. This one frustrates me. I ain't gonna even hold you. See, we live in the most powerful era in human history right now. 2026 currently is the most powerful era in human history right now because we literally have access to AI. You have YouTube. You have tutorials if you don't know how to use it. You got research tools. There's content generators. There's editing software. You know what I'm saying? Dope graphic design tools. You got access to information people would have paid thousands for 20 years ago. Yet, some people refuse to learn. If you don't know how to do something, go to YouTube University. It's free. Learn it. Figure it out. Expand your idea. One thing I love, for example, I love Easter eggs. And I'm not talking about, you know, the Easter eggs with money in it that K. Will plants for her kids and then magically finds it herself so she can win the money. Don't make no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, you ever watch a movie and you think the movie is amazing and then later on you get on YouTube and you discover like 15 hidden references that you completely missed. Like, I love when directors put Easter eggs in movies, because that director didn't stumble into those ideas to have dope Easter eggs. You know, they research. They freaking research. Let's come off the top of my head. Let's say we got a movie called Ring Around the Rosie, right? Now we all know the playground game, the ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy, ashes, ashes, we all fall down. So it's a nursery school game. Now imagine the director researched where that rhyme came from, right? Maybe he discovers the name of the historical figure connected to it, the person who came up with it back in whenever he came up with it. Now a character in the movie Ring Around the Rosie may have the name of the writer. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to announce that in the movie, but it'll be, but once you learn the Easter eggs, it's like, oh crap, that's the writer's name. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a street name references something. A room number references it. You know what I'm saying? Date on the newspaper. Like Marvel, like the Marvel shows and the Marvel movies are notorious for lots of Easter eggs. Maybe a line of dialogue references it. You know what I'm saying? Suddenly one simple idea just got so many layers to it. They research. They using the tools. For musicians, maybe your song references, it references some type of literature. You feel me? Maybe you can have visuals that reference mythology. Like, something could like reference your hometown history. Like, just do something different. It's like, there's so many things you can do. Podcasters, maybe you use AI to analyze audience questions so you can discover patterns. You know what I'm saying? You do a lot of shows. YouTube allow you to see your transcripts. You can go through a lot of the comments and use ChatGPT and be like, yo, what's a pattern that's standing out that I could? There's a lot of things that we got access to that we can do. For influencers, maybe you use research tools to uncover stories nobody else is telling. You know what I'm saying? You go on, or what is a story that's not getting enough attention? Like, there's so many things. Or you can do what Pino says and you can just pay me for help, because hey, I'm doing all the research and all the everything, you feel me? So you need help, bring the bag and I got you. Or you can learn it yourself. The more tools you use, the more dimensions your content gains. You feel me? And another thing, people can create one thing and then expect that one thing to carry everything. One song, one podcast, one video, one post. It ain't enough. You need an ecosystem. You do, which is why I created mine. You need one. You really, your song should lead to your, whatever your version of your creative profile is. Oh Lord, here we go. I can't wait to the next Sports Visionary episode, bro. This man is Skip Bayless for real. You and Kels need your own show. Pino got a little bit of Skip Bayless in him too. I ain't even gonna hold you. Pino got a little bit of Skip Bayless in him too. But, like for example, you know how I do the creative profile thing. Like, your ecosystem should lead to your creative profile. And your creative profile lead to your live stream. And your live stream should lead to your merch. And your merch should lead to your community. And your community should lead to the subscription. And the subscription should lead to your events. You feel me? Everything else should feed into something else. It should all connect. When one piece grows, everything grows. You feel me? The biggest creators have products. They have ecosystems. Straight up. Hey, look, Mrs. Prime. You feel me? Hey, y'all shout out to Mrs. Prime, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? She's a Prime now. You know what I'm saying? You know, Optimus Prime is like what the ancestor. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely gonna talk because I got ideas. You know what I'm saying? But that's why a lot of them survive algorithm changes. If you got an ecosystem, when the algorithm changed, you know, you're in a place to where you can take it to the next level and you're not going to be left behind.
So basically stop building lemonade stands and start building grocery stores.
Yes. Stop building lemonade stands and start building grocery stores. That's exactly what I'm saying. The final thing is, and this is the one I beat in your head, is consistency. Most people quit too early. They post for 3 weeks, disappear for 3 months, come back, post again, disappear again, and then wonder why nothing is moving. You don't become undeniable overnight. You become undeniable by showing up over and over and over again. Straight up. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is visibility. You want people to feel like you everywhere. You know, when they open TikTok, they see you. When they open IG, they see you. When they come to the showcase, they see you. When they check their email, they see you. When they open YouTube, you know what I'm saying? That you want to be everywhere. Not because you spamming them, but because you're consistently providing value. You know what I'm saying? That's how momentum is built. I got a lot of foot in a lot of doors right now. You know what I'm saying? Clearly, I showed y'all the wine. You feel me? I have 3 comic books working on number 4. In animation, I have an animated project being worked on as we speak. In the children ebook space, getting ready to do, you know, another back to school jam coming up next month. Pino, you make me sick. You make me sick. Look, for those of you that get the friend request on Facebook for Lawan Hunter, that's me. You know what I'm saying? Just for what y'all to know. I'm glad you said it, Pino, because a lot of people hit me up. Yo, I think this person catfishing to be you. I'm like, it's me. Anytime I try to use my regular name, they ban me because Facebook is pieces of trashes. You know what I'm saying? That makes me sick. So therefore, I have to use my middle name, and then I have my animated version of a profile picture up just in case they want to connect. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. And yes, my middle name is Lawan. You feel me? My mama almost named me Michael Jackson. My grandma was like hell to the no. So she used Jermaine Jackson's middle name, which is Lawan, as my middle name, so I can have an affiliation with a Jackson. So, yes, my name is Blaze Lawan Hunter. Piss me off. Anyways, consistency, ladies and gentlemen, consistency. You know, your talent gonna get you the attention, but the strategy is gonna get you results. Consistency creates the longevity. A la LeBron James. That man is consistent when it comes to his workout regimen, you know, the treatment that he puts into his body, his sleep pattern and his sleep schedule. He doesn't deviate. It is consistency. Which is why this man is about to enter year, what he about to enter, year 24? 23, I don't even know, I can't even remember how many years this man played. You know what I'm saying? So, consistency. If you got talent and you frustrated because things ain't moving, don't automatically assume your talent is the problem. Maybe it's just strategy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's time for you to study the game. Yeah, just because you out of school don't mean you out of school. Maybe it's time to think outside of 2 boxes instead of 1. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's time for you to use every single tool available. Build an ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? It's time to become impossible to ignore. Real deal. Real deal. Because see, the difference between the talented creator and a successful creator is often strategy. And strategy is something every single one of us could learn. All you got to do is study it. You feel me?
You're rocking with the best.
Yeah.